girl.
We have 9 children in the family. Bill, Tommy, Alan, Wayne, Meryl, Jay, Donnie, Marie, and Jimmy.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Osmond.
Those of us old enough remember the Osmond brothers, then Donnie and Marie, who had their own network television show before they were 20. And now, the Osmonds proudly present their youngest, Jimmy. The Osmond name gives Jimmy a lot of advantages, but it also gives him a lot to live up to. His lifelong goal has been to establish his own identity, and at 19, he's well on his way.
What I have now is what I've worked for, and I feel good about that. If I would have felt that everything, was given to me, I would have a real hard time with myself and my personality.
Making it on your own in such an extremely gifted family may sound easy, but it requires talent and a knack for hard work. Jimmy is already a superstar in Japan and a successful businessman. Yet, like most teenagers, he also manages to have fun.
Well, I'm going back to you.
So much at the ripe old age of 19 requires an early start. Jimmy was singing professionally at age 3.
A lot of people don't know when they were little, But it was my debut in Sweden, and I was with Andy Williams, and I remember I was a little teeny kid, and all I remember is my mother giving me a kiss, and I ran down on stage and sang in Swedish.
Jimmy has been singing ever since.
He grew up in a professional atmosphere with professional people, his family.
Ron Clark, the family spokesman and PR representative, has watched Jimmy grow up on camera and off.
Jimmy was exposed more so to show business and being around directors and writers and producers. He cut his teeth on that lifestyle.
It was Jimmy that brought home the first gold record the Osmonds ever received. The song Little Darlin' was recorded when Jimmy was only 4, and it became a hit in Japan.
And a Japanese man told my parents, said I'd love to have that kid record in Japanese. And I was the first American child to sing in their language. I learned it phonetically. And so after that, I just kept recording, doing the television series over there.
Although Jimmy is a star in Japan and spends 7 months of the year there, he is just now setting his sights on the American market, and he's being very cautious.
I've always wanted to be a little bit more careful about America, I want to make sure what I do here is really good.
You don't have to answer this question if you don't want to, but did it raise any kind of insecurity having to follow in your brother's and your sister's footsteps?
Yeah, I felt that. But I also feel having a little successful, really, at a young age, I realized that I did contribute something. And unless somebody feels that, they'd really be insecure,
Jimmy really has no time for insecurities. Besides singing and acting, he also keeps busy with several businesses. He bought this restaurant in Provo because...
I'm just a little kid. I've always wanted a place where I can make Jimmy burgers.
Oh, will you make me one?
I'll make one.
Now, it's not very fancy, but it's important to Jimmy because it's something no one else in his family has undertaken, and it fulfills a lifelong dream.
When I was a little teeny shrimp, about 3 years old, we used to be on tour a lot, and Donnie and Marie always used to play Donnie and Marie Hotel, but they owned a hotel. And I always felt sort of left out because there was only 2 managers of the hotel, so they let me have the restaurant in the hotel.
He loves to prepare the specialty of the house, Jimmy Burgers. He told me they're so good his whole family eats here.
Yeah.
Now, I was just a bit skeptical until...
Gross out. Here's my
everywhere. Jimmy's brother Jay is one of the original Osmond brothers and was appearing on the Andy Williams show before Jimmy was born. But he's very proud of his youngest brother.
This guy's an entrepreneur. He's got more businesses than Heinz has pickles.
All of the Osmond children feel a close bond, no matter what the age difference. Tom is about 15 years older than Jimmy.
Hey, Dan. Good to see you. It's so important for me to express my love to them, because they express it to me all the time.
Career is really important to him now. He also makes time for his social life. He very much wants to get married and settle down, but not quite yet. Jimmy has come a long way since he took his first bow at 3. He has his hands in a lot of projects, his eye on an acting career, yet his feet remain firmly planted on the ground.
I don't know, God, especially with these happy people, and we're very content with our lives, very grateful for activities, and there's no reason to be conceited.
Nobody who knows Jimmy would accuse him of being conceited. He's had to earn his own identity through years of hard work. The baby Osmond is all grown up. The Osmonds managed to stay so close because they're scattered all over the place. In fact, right now, Jimmy's parents are in Hawaii serving on a mission at the Mormon temple.